What's up, family? Today is the 21st of September, 2023. You ever wonder why a person, say a man, gets with a sister and might be with his sister 5, 10 years, and he leaves and go and marry somebody else like that? This could be one of the reasons why. I met this sister on this app called BLK. It's an okay app. It's a dating type of app. The thing about it, I'm not paying, you know how you got to pay to get your so-called messages and whatnot. I don't do shit like that. It's like, I did it one time. I said, you know what, this is too much money. Because this is bullshit. So, anyway, we met this chick, this sister on there. Good looking sister. She's a physical therapist. She makes decent money. And she lives about 6 miles away from me. So we back and forth chatting, yada, 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 yada. So I gave her a number to reach me on my alternate phone. Not my main phone, because one thing, I don't need some broad blowing up my main fucking phone, especially the one I'm carrying every day. The alternate phone I carry every blue moon, but not the main line. Fuck no. But anyway, I gave her the number, and it was like a couple of days, and she never texts me. No, she never texts me. And then she says, she sends me a text on the app stating, well, I didn't want to call you because, I didn't know what to say. I didn't think it was appropriate. So here's my number. So she gave me her number. So what did I do? A couple of days, I just called her. That's what you gave me the number for. And then she got an attitude because I called her instead of texting her. I called her so I can actually see if this is the picture that's matching up, because it was live chat, to make sure that this picture is matching up with the picture on the screen that I'm looking at and talking to live. So I won't have to deal with no bullshit catfishing. So she says, well, I thought you were going to do it. I said, no, I'm doing it this way. If you don't want me to do it this way, just tell me now and we can end this, period. So we ended up chatting for about 2.5 hours. And then I started to get off into her because I had already peeped out when she said, why did I live chat? Or why did I live chat her? So I'm getting more of a insight as to who she fucking really is. She's a good looking woman. She's got a good career. She's been on her job for about 20 plus years. About 20 plus years. So she has a good living. She makes herself a good living. She has her own home. She doesn't have an apartment. She has her own home. She made sure she let me know that shit. And that she has her own car. She didn't tell me what kind of car because I didn't ask her. Well, anyway, after talking to her and talking to her and talking to her, I'm starting to get a whole lot of insights into this woman. Good looking, good career. She's got her own shit. There's one thing that she has that's very fucking annoying. She talks too much. She's silly. She's fucking naive. And she's 56 years old. When I say she talks too much, first of all, you open up your mouth and said some stupid ass shit when you asked me, why the fuck did I live chat your dumb ass? When your dumb ass was the one that told me to fucking call. When you should have called me. But you didn't. See, she's the type of person, because of her education, she feels that she's smarter than you. But once we started talking and I broke shit down to her, I said, you're smarter than me in your field, but you're not really that smart. But you know your shit, and that's good, because that's what they pay you to do. Over here, you don't know. I say, when I graduated from school because what? I wanted my kids and my mother to see me. That's it. I don't even like school. So we're talking and talking, And I asked her, I says, have you ever been married? She says, yeah, I've been married. I got married in my 30s because she has 2 children. She said, I was married in my 30s. And I said, well, how long have you been married? She said, 6 years. So I'm like, oh, okay. And I says, when was the last time you had a relationship? She says, well, I had a relationship, a couple of years ago. I says, okay, well, how long did that last? She said, for about 2 years. I says, okay. I says, now the relationships that you done pretty much told me that you've been in, how come they didn't last? And I said, I'm going to tell you why. I says, one, you got a mouth on you. You don't see it because you think you're cute and you think you're better than people. So that's what I told you. This is my analogy of you. You think you're cute, even though she is cute. But you think you're cute, you really think you're smarter, and you think you're better. And she says, well, my parents, when I was young, I used to always get in trouble. I says, well, why is that? Because my mouth. Bingo. Bingo. Then I went, ding, 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 ding. I said, I already had that pegged out about you. It's your mouth. See, sisters always feel because they're degrees, because she wanted to talk about her friends and yada, yada, yada. I said, I don't want to hear shit about your friends. You tell me about you or get off the phone. Then she says, I'm mean because I speak rough. I says, well, that ain't going to change. That's just who I am. I says, if you want to know anything about me, just go to listen to my podcast, because she asked me what did I do. I said, I'm a podcaster. So I said, if you want to know anything about me, just listen to my podcast. There's 293 of them, and it'll pretty much tell you everything you need to know about me. That's what I told her. But females, sometimes they get the impression because they make a few dollars and they have their degrees and whatever, that they better than the man. And sometimes it ain't even that. It's a lot of times it ain't even like that. A man just gets tired of you. That's why once he's been with you for X amount of years and he never married you, and soon as the next chick come up, and he goes to marry her, you were there for convenience. You're not married. You're not married material. You're there for convenience. And that's why he goes from you and he marries her. And they end up living a nice, majority of the time, a nice, decent life together. Because your mouth, a man is only going to take your mouth for so long before he's like, and then one day, he gone. Couldn't take you no more. Video I posted. A guy was married to this chick. I think I spoke on this before. I told her this story. Where the guy, apparently the woman, she was an aggressive woman. If you would have saw the video, it's somewhere on TikTok. She's an aggressive sister. You could tell. And she had 7 kids going into the relationship with his brother. So together they had 13 because she had 6 with him. One day he told her, don't go on that trip. Don't go on that trip. And she being hard-headed, but then again, it's not really being hard-headed. But she ended up going, shit, you dealing with 13 fucking kids. You know, you deserve some fucking time. So she ended up going on a trip, and when she came back, that nigga was gone. Pow. Packed his shit up, even took the TV set that he bought for the kids to watch in the living room. Even took that shit, it was gone. Went back to his mama's house. Now, I thought that was a coward way to do it because it's like, now you're bringing kids into it. It's like, dude, you got 6 kids with this woman, and you leaving. So that's a cowardly act in my book because you should have told her. Or look, if you go on this trip, I'm going to be gone when you come back. You don't just up and jump and leave like that. That's a coward way to do it. But hey, people do what they feel they have to do, and I'll leave it at that. But this sister on BLK, nice person. She's just a little annoying because she's been blowing up my phone ever since. She takes her lunch break, she's calling me. Whatever she do, she calling me. Leaving a message, leaving some little comic. And then she say, I'm after her pussy. That's it for the day, brothers and sisters.